I'm the founder of the Spokane Cyber Cup, and please don't mind my messy hair. Woke up and I just can't get it to stay down right now. Really need a haircut. But for this challenge, or the series, this is the first in a series of challenges on the Buffer Overflow series. So, what is a buffer overflow? It's a great question. In older programming languages like C, memory is not allocated for you. So if you want a dynamically sized string or you want to add some data to some other location, you need to manually ensure that you're not going outside of the ranges. These memory locations have a set size. It can be small, they can be big, and we need to ensure that we're doing this securely. So a buffer overflow is you have a buffer and you write too much data that goes outside of that buffer, aka you're overflowing it. So that's the core concept behind everything we're going to do in this series. This is the first and easiest of the challenges, but they progressively get harder and harder, but they teach you things about the future challenges as well, which is nice. So the first thing we need to do is we need to log in, and the username and password is going to be Firsty for this challenge. The local host is just what my local server is set up as right now, but for the actual event, this will be different. So start to set this up, and we have a couple of files. First, we have the binary, we have the C, which is the source code, and we have the flag. If you try to cat the flag, it doesn't work. This is because we have some special permissions set up that say this file can access this, but we can't directly. So if we go to the source code of it, the first thing we notice is we have this structure called danger. And in here, we have a string of size 32 and an integer directly afterwards. Now, we can see where this struct danger is used. And we can see here that we're writing the value 11223344, and then we are writing a hex 100 bytes into said buffer that we talked about earlier for my string. And then we're checking to see if special int is different than 11223344. And this begs the question, how is that possible? We set it right here and we don't set it anywhere else. And this is where the classic buffer overflow concept comes in. If we can write from string, or if we can overflow the buffer of string because of how danger is set up, we can write from my string into special int. And this is only 32 bytes in size, so it should be pretty easy to do. If we go back out and we run the binary and we write 32 bytes, we will overflow it. So that's going to be 8, 16, 32. And I'm going to go BBB just to go a little bit outside of it, and we get the flag. The reason we get the flag is because we have corrupted that check. We've gone outside of the length of my string, and we've gotten into the cool int. Now, the entire series is going to be like this, except of just corrupting it, we're going to write it with data that we want. And eventually, we're going to make the program's execution flow change based upon this, which is super cool. So, thanks for listening to Firsty, the first of the challenges in this series.